Welcome to another Learn and Relax tutorial. In this watercolor tutorial, we'll be creating a colorful summer fruit bookmark. We'll be mainly practicing brush control, the wet on wet technique, and the wet on dry technique. You will notice that many small steps and details are needed to create this fun bookmark. Enjoy the painting process and try not to focus too much on the outcome. Paint along at your own pace and above all, have fun! You're free to use any shape of paper you like and free to apply masking tape to your paper for clear white edges. But I'll be painting today's fruit pattern on a rectangle piece of watercolor paper. I decided not to use masking tape for this bookmark. But again, you're creating your own piece of art, so do whatever feels best for you. Before I started painting, I drew some outlines of the fruits on my paper, just to make sure they would be evenly distributed over the paper. I drew 2 to 3 pieces of every type of fruit. For the painting process, we'll be using 2 brushes, around size 8 and around size 0. Next to these brushes, I used a black and white pen with a fine tip as well. I used lemon yellow and Naples yellow paint for the lemons, olive green and deep sap green for the leaves, indigo blue for the blueberries, vermilion red for the strawberries, and rose madder for the watermelon. I think I used half water, half paint for my paint mixes. Alright, it's time to get started. Grab your size 8 round brush and start by painting the watermelons with your rose madder paint. Paint half a circle and drop some extra paint in one of the corners of your watermelon to create a lively feeling. Pick up some of your deep sap green paint and drag half a circle around the red paint. Apply just a bit of pressure to your brush so your peel won't get too thick. Just make sure you don't let the green paint touch the red paint to prevent the paints from bleeding into each other. If this does happen to you, don't worry at all. It happened to me too. Just let it be. Now, while these 3 watermelons dry, we'll move on to the blueberries. These are easy and very relaxing to paint, if you ask me. Paint circles of about 1 centimeter in groups of 5 to 7 berries with the tip of your size 8 brush. Alternate between light and dark mixes of your indigo blue paint to create depth. You can let some blueberries touch each other if you like the effect of the dark and light shades bleeding into each other. That's something I really like. It's time for the blueberries to dry, so we'll move on to the lemons. The sizes of my fruits do not correspond with the difference in the sizes of the fruits in real life. But I did try to paint my lemons bigger than the blueberries and smaller than the watermelons. This was the final step of this bookmark. I bet your painting looks great. I really enjoyed my creative me time, and I hope you did too. Thank you very much for taking the time to paint with me today again.